Xbox, bitch.
Is that the intro?
Yeah, Xbox is back, bitch.
Great.
I play Xbox,
Great.
so
And so
I
do the
say
boys.
bitch. I believe we are live streaming around the world.
Damn. Really makes you think, doesn't it?
Not much. If anything, it makes me dumber.
I feel pretty brain dead. It's nearly 2 in the morning here.
Wow, wow, wow,
It's
wow,
a,
wow, wow, wow.
crisp, cold Melbourne evening.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. We're like 4 minutes out from the start of this thing. Hello, anyone who's in the chat already.
Oh, there are some people. Actually, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on to read the fucking chat. Now, what are the kids saying?
You can see our faces over in the
Thanks.
corner. Ben is. By the way, actually, before we start, can I check with everyone in the chat that our sound is all equal? We all sound
yeah.
about the same. What do you reckon?
What does
Sound
everyone
off,
reckon?
I love-
Now is your chance. You've got 3.5 minutes to speak up. Don't say nothing now, and then be firing up about the pitch or volume of Adam's voice for the presentation, making it impossible for him to concentrate on what's coming up. Okay, this is your time.
I like at the start of these making everyone listening like our audio engineers.
I know.
But it's not
could've
simple to
just,
monitor this shit.
You know, you can just do a recording in the in OBS. You can just hit start recording, then you can listen back to the video file to hear the levels, or you can just get your Twitch viewers to do it for us.
What I'm gonna do is I'm
That's
going.
easier.
Oh fuck!
Grassroots.
What I'm gonna do is
They feel like they're more of a part of the tapestry of the show.
That's fair.
Oh, I wonder if now the double is coming back through because I'm monitoring desktop audio. I should turn this off. Fuck. Hold on. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, there was an echo because I was trying to monitor it, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm an idiot. Why don't I just monitor it by watching our stream?" And then I remember the way I'm getting the audio from the Xbox thing is by capturing the desktop audio. So there was an awful fucking thing. Tommy, you're low. Turn yourself up on your Zoom there.
Okay. There we go.
Here.
Yeah.
Turn yourself up as well, Ben. I reckon, because I can kind of hear that too.
Okay.
And now,
Guys, I've called Sportsbet before we hopped on the call, and I've put $10,000 on the first thing announced being a remaster of Grand Theft Auto 5. So,
damn,
feeling pretty good.
exciting for you to make $10,001 off of the odds on that, or I guess make $1.
Incredible if that happened.
Tommy, you sound even lower somehow now. What the fuck?
Tommy sounds completely normal in my ears, and we're on a.
How are they both? Oh, I know what happened. It's my fault. Fuck me. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Adam at the helm, steering us into an
Shut the
iceberg yet
fuck up.
again.
Shut the fuck up. There we
do
go.
this for an hour. I don't even want to see the video games.
There we go.
Yeah, fuck it.
That should be all right for everybody. What about what?
Let us know if Adam has fixed it or made it worse somehow.
Yeah, it's always Adam because Adam's always the one on the ones and twos. Adam's the one in control of the knobs. Tommy and Ben.
Except when I do it.
Fuck.
Okay, how do Ben and Tommy sound now? What do you reckon? Still kind of quiet? Suck my dick. Hold on. No, I'm gonna fix it. Sorry.
I've found it when I'm on the ones and twos really hard to have our microphones up loud enough without the YouTube audio like completely blowing out my headphones. I
Yeah.
don't know why that happens.
Okay, how are Tommy and Ben now? If people are saying too quiet as a joke, by the way, I'm gonna be furious.
Yeah,
And
I'll
also,
never
at a
stream
certain
again if
point-
that's...
At a certain point, you've just got to turn up your own speakers, folks.
Still just as quiet
Also
as
that.
before. What the fuck? Can I? Oh no, it's starting.
Well, here we go, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna turn myself down a little bit. maybe this will be good.
Now, well, I stopped talking for some reason. All right, GTA 5. This is it.
Do you reckon they kick off with Halo?
Yeah.
Yes. Oops. Okay. Does everything sound okay now? The video should have some volume now.
And you should be able to hear us talking.
Hell yeah.
And Adam should not be.
You should be able to see new video games.
I should be slightly lighter, but louder.
Slightly?
Yeah. I should be
Slightly
slightly
lighter.
lighter. I should be slightly louder, but purely through force of personality.
Awesome.
I should
All
be
right,
in
we
bed
got
right
it.
now.
Good thing I got it all done a minute into the stream.
Even though this technology will save humanity.
You know what's cool is this is the first one of these. Oh no, I was just about to say this is the first one I've seen with pre-baked captions, but now it says myself twice, so I guess not.
Oh yeah, we keep getting the YouTube auto-generated ones, don't we?
Yeah. I'm gonna leave them on though because
Titanium
I don't know,
alloy
feels like the
cannot
thing to do.
prevail in the face of extinction.
Yeah.
Armor cannot hope.
hell yeah, that's the Halo number.
Is this Mr. Chief?
It all means
This is
nothing
him. That's Dr. Chief. to
Little
you.
Master Chief.
until you step inside.
The Great Chief.
I'll tell you, ICQ decided on the size of Ben's box. Whoever calls in last gets the biggest box.
Hello. Yeah. I dropped out because, well, you know, unspecified technical difficulties may have been me hitting end call.
Press fucking
Hey,
dumb
hey.
Xbox button to start demo, so hopefully there's a demo up straight after this.
Dead already? I'm
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is a punishment.
Nah, it's coming way
sorry,
later,
I'll
Adam.
stop
Look at that date.
Yep, this is dead.
There's a demo.
No.
Not to make this whole stream about sound, but I think maybe you have to turn yours slightly down, Ben. But
This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency.
did that say
landing.
dick down the bottom?
Hold on.
Yeah, it's it for me.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
in. I'm all in.
Oh! This is Dick.
No.
Dudes only.
No. You. I can't stand this. Who you are. Breathe. No. You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're. Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh. I'll be
This
safe.
is just like a fight between me and my girlfriend. She's always like, are you even listening to me? And then I tell her how many anti-aircraft cannons I count.
You're after on your own. You'd still be out there if it wasn't for me.
Is the sort of like character design, like facial design, stylized in the other Halos? Because this is like a little.
Outnumbered.
Yeah,
It's
it
not.
is.
It's meant to be a little cartoony, right?
I'm
They're
going to dig through them and find one with the working
not
safe space drive.
cartoony, but they're,
And when you're done with
you
this
know,
war,
like
we
this.
get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Do you want to turn yours a little down again, Ben?
Please.
Again, I did turn it down.
Let me see what I can find.
Okay, hopefully that's
first.
better. I turn it down
When I get back,
a
we can
couple of
look
notches.
together.
I love those Halo military drums. Dum, 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 dum. Whoa, it's first person?
Hey, Xbox, we heard your complaints about us not showing any gameplay in our previous presentation. Now it's all gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great. Come out of the gate with what people want to see, though, right?
Yeah, I'm
Absolutely.
playing this, by the way. This is me right now, everyone at home. What you're watching.
We
is
could have used that to promote this stream, Tommy. You should have told us beforehand.
You,
I'm pretty good.
It looks like you must be using your feet to do it as well.
This is about how you normally play FPSs, right, Tommy?
Yeah, I'm too scared to really do anything. So just kind of walk around. Oh, there we go.
Hell yeah, that's some
Getting the
Halo shit.
warthog.
Here we go. This is some.
Yeah.
This is Halo.
Nice, nice drifting.
It looks nice and open.
Would
as
you
well.
learn to drift, Tommy?
Thanks, man.
Oh no. No, a map with little fucking things to do on it. Fuck.
Ah, yes. Go to the nearest tower to reveal more of the map.
Hit that jump.
Yeah, I mean, is this implying fully open world Halo?
It looks like it, hey. Or at least the sort of semi half and half open world.
Yeah. The red wine is very nice. It's gonna send me off to sleep soon, but for a $12 bottle of whatever this is, it's going down smooth.
Ben, I only just realised that you're responding to people in a chat that I'm
Yeah.
not looking at. I thought you were having a fucking episode.
An episode
I
of
think-
Filthy Casuals live.
Why did he keep talking to himself?
By the way, so everyone knows it's currently about 2 a.m. in Australia. So we'll see
I gotta turn this video down so I can hear you guys.
Yeah, no, the video's loud as hell for me,
I've got
but
it.
I'm not allowed to
I've
turn
got it
down.
cranked.
There they are. There's that fucking choir.
Whoa. Bit of pop in there.
Oh yeah.
It's more choral, I think, than pop. The music
Shoot
is
the
what I'm
birds.
joking that you were referring to.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
piece of shit.
Sorry, man.
Very sort of like serene, low stakes environment to like keep shooting a bunch of people in. And because there's no like pounding music in the background to make it feel dramatic.
You know what's funny is that now that I'm, watching Halo again, this is Halo. I really wanted to see some Halo, but like, it's Halo.
Reminds
Which
me
is
of all the
cool.
other Halo games.
Yeah, but it reminds me more specifically of the first 3,
Right.
which is cool. Or I guess, I don't know, it does look like 5 still. But that's everyone's hope, is that it will return to... Oh, look at that, a little fucking grappling hook.
Yeah, I think just referring to something in the chat, a lot of the issues people have with game demos and a lot of the sort of choreographed game demos we've seen in the past, 2 months, is that it's never going to look as fun as it is to experience.
Yeah, and at least this does look like Halo 1 specifically in a lot of ways. For some
Right,
reason,
that's
to
the
me.
only one I really put much time into, and it is definitely reminiscent.
That grappling hook's cool. It'd be nice if it is an open world game, if you can use that grappling hook to get around in sort of a free-form way, rather than just hey, here's the highlighted grappling hook bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Lost
Well,
this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted.
One thing about Halo is that it's always been a bit silly when their dumb aliens are like, "Hello, my friend."
Right. I'm seeing where Destiny got all its cutscenes from. It's this 100% this style as well.
Yeah.
Always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well.
Hey, Ben. Your ring's gonna be under my bloody control, mate. Eh? If you drink a couple more of those reds. Gonna fuck
Is
you.
that why that guy said dick at the start of the presentation?
That's why. It was foreshadowing.
Right.
Without challenge,
I definitely hope that the story of this one is a little more standalone, because 4 and 5 both heavily reference like the books and shit.
Right.
But, you know,
Ew.
yeah, exactly. Fuck reading.
It's my last fight.
It's been long enough. It seems like they'd probably go for a bit of a soft reboot kind of thing.
Dunno, almost positive this dude is going to be from one of the books.
Leave us both.
Test.
Set a fire in your heart, Spartan.
Looks like an orc
Bear your
from Warcraft.
Yeah.
fight hard.
It's weird to see an animated character chewing up the scenery.
Do we think this is selling Xboxes? A few people in the chat said no. I think it looks cool. I want to play it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Halo might be a little too old and a little too set in its ways to be the sort of thing that would necessarily sell systems, right?
Of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey.
But the fact that you can get it on Game
This is the
Pass,
most ambitious campaign we've
it
ever
means it
created
might
as
sell
a
We're
Game
getting a
Pass,
lot of
which
no's.
is
For the first
in the
time,
chat.
players will have the
Yeah.
freedom to explore a mysterious
yeah.
new Halo ring
Some
that's several
maybes.
times larger than our last two Halo games combined.
But the fact that
Halo
Halo's
Infinite has
Halo
been
Game
built from the
Pass,
ground up to
interesting.
take full advantage
the fact
of
that you can play it
Xbox
on
Series
PC
X. Bigger battles, epic
Right.
on
vistas,
Game Pass,
more
you know,
complex
I'm
visual
sure a lot of
effects,
people will
displayed with
give
10
that a go.
times the processing power per
Yeah.
pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second.
they
and
did
will
say
allow
that
us to
it
bring
was
the Halo
basically
ring
an
to life
open
in
world
ways
that
that
was
never been
double the
possible.
size of the last two games
We look forward
combined.
to sharing even more about Halo Infinite
So it's the
in
size
coming
of
months,
20 levels.
including the first look at multiplayer. And now, please enjoy a glimpse of what others in the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
World premiere.
Yes! I love that
All
voice.
right.
God, I wish I had that voice.
Jeff Keighley tweeted out just a GIF or like a 5-second video of world premiere.
World
I got me
premiere.
excited for this.
It's worth saying
So
as well.
this is a
Before this, that I watched some of that Jeff Keighley stream thing, and they announced Dragon Quest XI S for Xbox and PC. Oh no!
crumbs.
That's so funny that
Jeepers, he's
worked.
right.
Whatever was chasing her was like, holy fucking shit! She is gonna eat me alive
Yes,
if
it
I go
crumbs.
down there.
Is this a super high resolution cinematic trailer for State of Decay 3 or something?
It does look zombie-ish, hey?
Yeah.
Maybe this is Big Buck Hunter 10.
We can only hope.
Damn. A big buck hunter with like a fucking story-driven campaign.
That'd be
sick.
cool. Yeah, the buck like, oh, there's the buck.
That's the big buck himself.
What the fuck? Yeah, well done, Ben.
Hey, I get to drink.
I think very impressive that you remembered that there was a State of Decay 2.
I played it. I think I have it on PC.
Welcome everyone to the Xbox Game Showcase.
Thank you, Philip.
Today, we're
Man,
showing
lucky
games
his house
from
looks like
9
that,
of our
hey.
15 Xbox Game Studios, including unveils of 5 new first-party games. What you will see today
He's a
is
real
how
company
Xbox
man.
Game Studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life.
You know, in like ads where
We believe that
little
how you
people will
find
live
and
inside
play
of a
your
phone
games
and move all the
is
stuff
as
around to make a
important
call
as
or
the
whatever.
device you
He
play
lives
with.
inside of an Xbox. He's that
Xbox
guy
Game Pass is
running
the
around
best
drawing
way
all
to
the
discover
graphics
and
for
play.
State of Decay.
And we want you to be able to experience as
he's
many
good.
great
He's
games
good
as
at his job.
possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today from your subscription or free to play.
Cool.
These games will
good.
look and play
Good message.
best on
Smart
Xbox
to include
Series
that
X,
very early on.
delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. And we've designed the most consistently powerful next-generation console. And we've built
The size of that
state-of-the-art
fan.
platform technology to allow every developer to realize their full vision.
This is the kind of music that plays in a true crime doco when the young teen has just been found guilty, and then all the talking heads are talking about how that there's no way he could have done it. This is a miscarriage of justice.
Xbox Series X is bringing them closer to their dream.
That is bizarrely specific, but you're absolutely right.
Ray tracing.
I haven't taken in a single word he said.
Free Adna.
You're just like, he didn't do
The
it.
trailer
He
you're
didn't
about
do
to
it.
see was captured completely in engine.
World premiere.
Do you reckon they get him to do a take for every different one? Because they all do sound slightly different to me. Or is this a new Forza? It's got to be, right? Look at all those cars.
So many cars.
Yep. Engines, wheels.
This looks exactly the same as the Gran Turismo trailer for the PS5 one.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's exactly
Yeah.
the same.
It's a
And you got to show a car game.
it's a little
You gotta
sportier,
show them
maybe.
reflections.
Car
Like-
games always got to be in the first 3 things that you show off of a new console.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what $2.5 million cars look like in real life, so it's easy to. Oh, they're just calling it Forza Motorsport, huh? So I wonder if that'll just be like a platform, sort of like a. That suggests to me, speculating that is free to play, and that it'll just be a platform going forward.
Adam,
Yes,
shut up.
agreed.
Something bad's about to be shown.
Our world,
Grabbed by the ghoulies too.
we all sense it. But only a few
Oh, they already showed
truly
this.
feel it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Do you remember? I remember that fucking deer thing.
It is found in the smallest moments. In every step of a perilous journey.
That buffalo thing nearly fell off
In
the
the
cliff.
symmetry of ritual. In the bonds we share.
Okay. If you like get your animals to do shit for you, like Viva Pinata kind of.
And in
It looks
moments
incredible.
of
I love the
stillness.
style.
Yeah.
I'm like a pet telling what to do game. Being in control of an animal.
It teaches us to look beyond the expected.
This is the new Tamagotchi.
To be a light in dark places. To seek answers.
What even is rare anymore, though?
And to stand watch over our world.
The company that creates updates for Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it.
Microsoft specifically said about this stream, it's worth noting as well, because I just saw someone mention something in the chat, that there won't be anything about price or about release date of the Series X in this whole thing. Just games.
Did we see release dates for games, for the games we've seen?
It said holiday 2020 for Halo.
Right.
Everwild.
Oh,
You-
yes,
you
we've
gotta
seen that, even the name. Yeah.
Huh, so that's at Xbox Series X and PC.
Everwild will give
So that
you
means no
a
Xbox One.
magical
And they were saying
untamed
about
natural world for you
the
to
Xbox One that
explore and
they're
to just
the games
truly
coming
lose
out
yourself
for
in.
Series X should be on
It's a
Xbox
place
One
to
as well for the
be
first year or two. So that
And
suggests that
Eternal
Everwild
has
is a
the
way
gift
off.
to sense and feel
Yeah,
how
okay,
magic
yeah.
flows through nature
There's your fucking
and
true
connects
crime, Tommy.
every
A real
living
detective for you.
thing. The
Detective
team here at
Fuckwit
Rare
over
is
here.
so
Yeah,
excited
please.
working on
That's
something
Mr.
right now.
Fuckwit
That
to
could be
you.
his name.
And I hope you're excited.
Slightly
too.
less
But I
formal.
just want to take this opportunity to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's shown their support.
That office looks
love,
cool.
And for the incredible,
Yeah.
Look at all them
awesome,
plants.
A little
positive
loft
community
office.
that's already growing
Nature's
around this
taking it
game.
back during
Thank you,
lockdown.
Thank you, thank you.
Wow. Those titles make me laugh a lot.
Love you, Mom.
You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mom?
Allison?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is this Life is Strange?
It doesn't matter.
I think Don't Nod is the Life is Strange people, right?
We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense. But we couldn't be sure.
Is this Life is Strange? And how? Am I right?
It doesn't
Take my life
I
as
mean,
strange, please.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other.
It doesn't matter that finding the truth.
I
We'd
don't
love
want
to come to Canada, Costa.
Feels impossible.
Unfortunately, we're locked down in a city
Yeah.
that
We're all done
we're not
with
allowed to
fairy
leave.
tales.
I'd go to any country in the world if I was allowed right now. Well,
Is your
there's probably
my
like 7 I
brother.
wouldn't go to. Australia,
And the only
United
way to
Kingdom,
move forward
New Zealand, United
is
States
to
of
keep looking
America,
back.
Canada.
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window.
She loved you.
She attacked you. We both saw it.
I thought coming
This
here
looks like a
would be
trailer
telling
for like a
chapter of our
really,
lives.
really bad lower tier cable channel drama.
Yeah.
Nothing good comes from
The
stirring up old
visuals
memories.
suck. I'm sorry, but those
We
character
don't
models
really have
are
a
awful.
choice about that.
They're similar to the Life is
Yeah.
Strange ones where they're a bit stylized though.
Right.
I can't do this. Stop!
Yeah, it's a CW show.
Yeah, totally. He said they were all on Game Pass, right? So I guess that means Chapter 1 will be free, as I think a lot of the Chapter 1s of their other games were,
everyone.
and then you pay for the
My name is
rest.
Gennady.
Right.
I'm the co-founder and director of technology at Moon Studios. Today, we're very excited to tell you that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series X.
Now,
We are now at a time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely
God, I love
impossible on a game
fidelity.
console. An already gorgeous game like Ori
High
can now
five.
run at a
High
120
fidelity. It's
hertz
the highest
refresh rate
fidelity.
in full 4K HDR.
Fidelity
with its highest
Castro ran
quality,
QHD
delivering
Cuba,
unprecedented
QHD
game feel
bar.
with silky smooth animation, super crisp, sharp
You're a
image,
QH diva.
and low input latency, which
Diva.
is just so important.
So,
for the
eggs on
tight
your
and
face for
concise
that one,
platform
Ben.
appeal
I have
of
a
this
cold.
game. We can also boost the immersion in different spaces in our world by using premium audio tech that we previously just could not simulate in real time. And with all of this crazy hardware power, we can give our
I
players
don't know why all
more
those
options
knobs made me laugh.
with how they want to play our game. We can't wait for all
Half of
you to
these on the
experience
Xbox
this
One,
very
they were
special
fucking
version of
useless.
Ori
We
coming to
couldn't even
Xbox
slide these
X
things
smart
around in the
delivery
studio.
later this year.
Okay.
Remember not to get excited for anyone that doesn't say world premiere.
Yeah. Because they're just going to be like, hey,
Yeah.
we're going to slightly up the resolution of this game that's been out for 6 months. Or this game that's been out for a year.
The biggest mystery in the galaxy.
Will this be DLC, I wonder?
Research facility, and now shady corporate intrigue.
Marvel of the Gorgon asteroid.
Okay.
A sordid stopover. Full
I'm up
of
for some
salacious
Outer
secrets
Worlds DLC. I like
and
that game.
scandalous strangers.
Yeah.
Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking downright unlawful today.
With the right kind of case.
They wanted us to develop a miracle drug.
It's a good point that any of the, hey, look how much better this looks now trailers will not have any effect in this particular video.
True.
Thrills. Danger.
Yeah, to the chat, this was good. This was a great game. It's one of my favorite
advice
games
before
of
you go,
the year.
Trust no one.
It sort of, it started to lose a bit of its momentum in the second half of it, maybe. Like, I forget what the name of the planet was, but like that one slightly longer planet that you go to dragged a bit, and then the rich planet was a little, you know, it started to spin its wheels a little bit, but it was good.
Yeah, I think I rushed maybe the last quarter, but it's because I wanted to conclude the story. Like I was invested.
If you're waiting
for the biggest
Is this Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
of the year.
Bug sex?
Then wait for Cyberpunk.
Ah, fuck. I was actually excited for Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
For the smallest.
Oh, that was just a joke. Sorry.
We've got you covered.
The trailer got me.
As if that would have actually been a trailer for Cyberpunk.
I thought it might have been. I don't know why I thought it might have been.
Games that are nothing like this one. This summer.
What is it?
Strive together.
It's
to
Cyberpunk,
thrive
dude.
Together. Or just feed your friend to the spiders.
God.
And go solo.
Fuck ever seeing a big spider. I used to have this nightmare that there was a giant it was like a recurring one, that there was a giant spider in my room when I was a kid. And the way that I dealt with, I always had a plan that I was going to throw my doona over the spider and then drop my TV on it. Because the spider was like the size of a dog. And so I went to bed every night for a stretch of time ready to do that. All that last bit moved too quick, but I think that said July 28th, which seems crazy.
To pushing narrative and role-playing games. It's something we do every day when we come to the office, and we can't wait for you to play our next great adventure, Peril on Gorgon.
This guy looks like John
It's the
Lovitz.
first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division.
This game is ridiculous.
How we tell stories.
Yeah, he looks like if Andy Richter and John Lovitz had a love
The team
child.
has been
Yeah.
working for the last 2 years
Love
on
Lovett's
how to
child.
tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is you're
Okay.
going to be able to play the game on July 28th on Xbox Game Preview and on Steam Early Access. We want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded together.
Weird.
Oh yeah, if you've been wondering,
Like new Obsidian
we have been
game.
working on that next big Obsidian RPG. Check this out.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Lovitz.
World premiere.
Hey, here we go. Get
There you
excited.
go.
Because I was gonna say I like Obsidian, but the idea of a fucking survival game, not so much.
We have always known.
Even if it's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Hmm.
It forged our empire.
Fuck, that's a good shot.
Turning heroes into queens and kings.
That is an Olympic grade archer.
And decimated our foes.
Wow. If you saw your archer friend standing next to you make that shot, you'd be high-fiving him and shit instead of battling.
And you must face the monsters.
Obsidian's version of Skyrim?
Looks like it.
Is an oath worth the weight of a crown?
Video game names have gotten worse, hey.
Agreed. They ran out of the good
Why
ones
is it written in the
early on.
Frozen font as well?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to swing a sword?
Avowed is an expansive first-person RPG set in the
Matt
fantasy
Booty.
world of a
Oh, hell yeah!
I beg your pardon.
joined Xbox
Love
Games.
it!
They told us
Wow.
that this epic game is
Wow.
the one they want to make.
Oh, that's
As
lit me up.
creators of critically acclaimed RPGs, this is Obsidian at their best, and it is being built from the ground up to take full advantage.
It really
of
looks
the
as though it is
power
still
of
at that
Xbox
ground
Series X.
stage
At
as well.
Xbox Game Studios,
That
we
trailer
also
did
work
not
with
suggest it was far
independent
along.
developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night.
Let's.
Debut their original game.
Come on in, Caroline.
Thanks, Matt Booty.
Thanks, Booty.
Bonjour, I'm Caroline from
Matt
Interior
ass.
Night. Our team is really passionate.
That was in reference to Matt Booty, in case anybody clips that because she shows up on screen and then Tommy immediately says that ass. Just, there was a guy called Matt Booty on stage 5 seconds ago.
Conflicts firsthand.
Who would have thought that this is how it ends?
You learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a world they don't fit in. I hope you enjoyed the trailer.
I'm excited. I hope I do as well.
World premiere.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What a voice.
Fortune, smile and fade.
Something about her description of this game made me so bored. I don't want to play a game about a southwestern family learning how to make one of them magic.
No.
Give me some loot.
Our family, it was just a stopover.
An interactive drama. Oh, it's all comic book fucking shit. I hate this style. Like, this is a well done version of it, but that like motion comic thing, I just not into.
Was it fate? Coincidence?
Yeah, this is not one you whip out at your
It's a long forgotten secret.
at your big first party games
Buried in
showcase.
the
I
dark.
have to say.
But they want to show they've got the indie cred and everything, you know.
Can't believe Matt Booty lied to us.
I've been scared.
Matt Ass, more like.
But now,
Matt
I'm
Cornhole.
finally ready to step into the light.
I feel like only recently has the word booty been more associated with butts than with pirates, though. So
I
he
mean,
probably.
on the entire scale of time, yes, I think that's fair to say.
But I mean, in his childhood, people probably called him Matt the Pirate rather than Matt the Arse.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Including Senua's Saga,
Now he's called Matt the
Hellblade
Butt
2,
Pirate, I
which
guess.
we announced at the
Is
Game
that-
Awards back in December.
Yeah, maybe he had a rough
Incredible
childhood.
3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade
Oh,
Senua's
Senua.
Sacrifice. We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic warrior. An experience that we'll be building in Unreal Engine 5 for Xbox Series X and PC. I'm happy to reveal today that Senua's Saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland.
Wow, what a reveal. Hellblade 2 is taking place somewhere northern.
About our location
The
scouting
winner
and
is
how we've
Reykjavik.
a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary.
Microsoft just throwing money at them to get a location reveal on the stream.
YouTube channel.
When I think Iceland, I think, damn, that's an exciting environment.
It's been so touching.
I did not like the first Hellblade to
had on so many players.
Ben,
We're
who was
incredibly
asking.
Thankful to all of the fans that have been
Not
part
you,
of
Ben.
Senua's story so far. And we're excited for you to
I
be
also
part
didn't like
of
it.
our development journey. from
But a lot
the
of people
beginning.
did.
I liked it a lot.
But I love
Yeah, I think
Iceland,
you-
so maybe this will win me over.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't like
That was
Hellblade
banking
or
on that.
Iceland, but I do like sagas. So maybe there's something for everybody. Is this Double Fine? This looks like Double Fine. Yep,
Oh yeah.
that's their logo. That's why it looked like Double Fine, because I saw their logo.
What? Peter, he's been sitting there the whole time? Hey, who wrote the song?
A lot of stuff in here for Tommy. You like Jack Black, don't you?
Oh, Peter.
Yeah.
Fantastic work. Love
Yeah.
the song.
Iceland, Jack Black. This is pandering.
Sing it.
Booty.
Now it's time.
Kung Fu pandering.
Nice.
He's in another
Probably been a long time since you've had a
He was in
visit.
Brutal Legend,
He's in another
which
Double
was
Fine
Double
game.
Fine as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You don't
yeah.
mind pop-ins.
Psychonauts 2,
I don't
they've
think
been
I've ever
developing.
enjoyed a Double Fine game.
Where are we?
Maybe me either. I liked Monkey Island and stuff though, which a bunch of the people were involved with, and Grim Fandango.
Oh, okay.
That's their like lineage, as a lot of them worked for LucasArts around that time.
Right.
I don't know if it's a lot of them, but it's Psychonauts 1 I didn't really like, but a lot of people did. This one they've been developing for a long time.
Yeah, we've seen stuff from this before, right? I
For
feel
years,
like
yeah.
we're about halfway through this, which is not a good. Someone just saying in the chat, this is not comparing well to through the PS5 event. I'd have to agree with that.
I think it's not that far off, to be honest. There was a lot of dreck in the PS5 one, you know? I should give Psychonauts another go. I reckon I played like one level of it back in the day and I was like, bleh. This certainly doesn't look that different to the first one, or my memory of the first one at least. This trailer is too long.
Yeah, the game looks a bit outdated, and the song is not carrying the trailer.
No.
I don't think.
I know, having a big part of your trailer be like, look, we got Jack Black. I'm like, oh man, he never says no to anything. So, well done for asking him once. Okay.
We can't wait for you to experience the amazing games built by Xbox Game Studios.
The name's
And
Bond.
there's just so much more for you to play on
Booty
Xbox.
Bond.
We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There's one developer in particular that is close to us.
You can tell when someone's been media trained when they're doing the big arms.
I'm thrilled to
You know,
announce
like
that
the
this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny
I'm
2
inviting.
to
Look
Xbox
at my open body
Series X
language.
and Xbox Game Pass. If you are one of the more than 10 million Game Pass subscribers,
That's cool.
you also get access to all current Destiny 2 expansions starting this September. For Game Pass Ultimate members, Destiny 2 will also be playable on mobile from the cloud. Later this year, Bungie will also release a
Isn't
new
the whole point of that
version
xCloud thing that every game is playable on mobile from the cloud?
4K resolution running at 60 frames per second. Here's an all-new look at Bungie's Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
At the same time as it being cool that you get all of it for free on Game Pass, this game is now 3 years old. So
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment.
how have you seen something in the darkness, mate?
It's time to step beyond the light.
Where did you hear that there will be multiple colors of the PS5 OG in the chat? Everything that I've seen, it said that it's definitely only going to be white. Same with the controller.
I saw somewhere that there was a black one as well, I think, or maybe that was just the controller. But I don't even know if that was real. There are a lot of mock-ups of that stuff going around.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard maybe 2 or 3 days ago that there was only the white.
I heard they were going to make a PS5 that had Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes pissing on it.
Sweet.
Pissing on the Nintendo logo.
Yeah, yeah.
Get him.
He's pissing on the GameCube
This
logo.
is Destiny 2 that you can play any way you want thanks to Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most inspired developers are
I'll
working
get a
on
bumper
games for
sticker for my
Xbox
Xbox
Series X,
saying
and we're just honored
my
to
other
be able to
console is
collaborate
a
with them.
PC.
Xbox Series X will
How's my
empower both
gaming?
new
Call 1-800-8 shit.
games to life like never before. Unique perspectives.
Mine's just got a
unexpected
sexy lady on it.
innovations,
Just a
and fresh
silhouette of a
voices that
sexy
demand to be
lady.
heard and that we can't
Instead
wait
of the
for you to
family
discover.
stickers, it's just a single man
All
in
of
his
the
30s.
games you are
Yeah,
about to
I got
see
4 Master
are being
Chiefs.
built to launch exclusively on Xbox
But one of them
consoles.
dies that has a
Thanks
halo over it.
and
Well, a halo.
Yeah. Nice.
Pretty cool when I put the Virtual Boy helmet on and it's just got Yosemite Sam over the visor.
Console launch exclusive, eh?
What logo is that? What fucking thing is that?
Well,
I know that company. I know that logo. Are they Stalker?
games
Is this
shop?
Stalker? Who the fuck are they? Why do I know that?
Not Metro.
Are they the people who made A Way Out? People are mentioning A Way Out. No, but that team we already saw was working on something in that PlayStation one. This looks a lot like Stalker to me.
Hmm.
And I know Stalkers. I'm outside your house right now, Tommy. Recognize this blank white wall? This is 100% Stalker. Fuck, I'm a goddamn video game genius. They've announced that they were doing Stalker 2 quite a long time, though.
Pretty spooky looking.
Brother, you don't even know the half of it. You want to talk ghosts, you got them. You want to talk anomalies, you got them. You want to talk mutants, they're there. You want to talk Russians, pretty scary.
Ugh.
Cool.
How old is Stalker? That's like 15 years old or something.
Almost,
right?
I think 2007,
World premiere.
I want to say.
Fuck.
Hey, do you want to know what the version of... There's a game about a parrot set in Chernobyl. Do you want to know what it's called? You two?
I gotta.
I don't want you to guess because you'll guess it right. What? What is the game about a parrot that is set in Chernobyl called?
You don't want me to guess.
Have a guess. Go on.
Russian parrot game.
Squawker, you fucking idiot.
Damn, I had no idea that that's what it was.
My Lord Inquisitor.
Oh, is this
I've reached
Warhammer, huh?
Tower Prime and begun our investigations. Our recon squad has been sent
Fat
to
shark.
level 6 of the Hive to determine the full extent of the unrest.
I wish that was the game and not the company.
Yeah.
We'll know more when they make it back.
Whose voice is this? Do you
It's
reckon?
Tommy
Shut the
Dassolo
fuck
and
up.
Ben Vanel.
Yeah. And also Adam Knox is here.
If
Ooh.
they make it back.
Nothing
Is it
that Warhammer 40,000
not Peter Frampton?
Well named.
What's his name from Game of Thrones?
Malcolm McDowell?
No.
Charles Dance?
No.
World premiere.
You know what I mean? Tyrion.
Arya? Oh, Peter Dink.
Peter Dinklage. It sounded like Peter Dinklage, maybe.
Mm.
Yeah, there's not been a lot of gameplay other than with Halo at the start, hey?
Mm.
Mm.
And all the cinematics have been pretty uninteresting.
Are these people dead? What is this?
Break it
Is
up
this an
with
in
some
memoriam?
The in memoriam.
gamers.
This is all the gamers we lost this year.
That'd be so funny. And all the gamer tags of like XX420 butt muncher.
Matt Booty 69.
I have never held my controller that high to my face as these people are doing.
Maybe that's why they all died.
And whack themselves in the... Oh, is this Tetris effect? Yeah, cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ah.
I do remember this song now that it's in context.
But why is Tetris is being shown off?
Oh, Tetris effect was good. Maybe this is like 99 as
great.
well. Maybe they're adding that mode. Doing something
Certainly
here.
looks like they've added something. Yeah. I love Tetris Effect, but again, it just doesn't feel like a game that you put in your console selling first party.
I mean, at the same time, they're jamming a lot in, you know? They've got time.
I guess so.
I think the breadth of stuff and knowing that all of this is on Game Pass as well makes a good case for that.
But yeah, a few people in the chat not impressed, and saying this is not selling in the console. Which is the way that I'm viewing this. Is like, this has to be convincing people to buy an Xbox.
Let me check.
Sure. Do you know what? At launch, I don't think the PS5 one, not that it's a competition in any way other than fuck business, but like, I don't think the PS5 one necessarily sold me on a PS5. If I weren't going to buy one for the podcast anyway, I don't think I'd have gotten one at launch, you know?
Yeah, I wonder, people in the chat, if what's your position? You're all, just actual consumers who don't have to buy a console for a podcast. They do. What do you reckon?
It did for me. Assuming Ratchet and Spider-Man this year. That's enough.
I think Spider-Man is meant to be launched, but it was kind of Spider-Man and Demon Souls were the only two that I was. Demon Souls is a PS3 game.
Getting a lot of PS5s in the chat. I think I'm just we're not. It's not guaranteed to be backwards compatible with every game, and I guess because I have so many games.
Don't call your game the Gunk. Don't call your game the Gunk.
Gunk.
Ask anyone.
I love it.
Don't call your game the Gunk. Don't call it something that you wouldn't want in a shower. That's fucking ridiculous.
Shout out to Ben Russell and Greg Larson and Ann Edmonds.
Oh no. That fucking
Fuck
butterfly's
yeah.
an idiot.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Doesn't it always?
Twin Peaks, the video game.
Deadly Premonition.
Scent of pines. And then the gunshot. Every story has two sides.
It's maybe been a little heavily weighted in the slow-paced, dreary, dramatic-looking game direction.
I can see both. Worse.
Oh, is this the next one of those, what was it, Man of Medan?
Oh yes.
That
Dark Pictures anthology.
The Dark Universe.
Yes.
Russell Crowe is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Booty.
Oh, this is The Medium. I saw an ad for this today.
What is this place?
I'm not interested whatsoever. But it seems cool if you're like a psychological
Yeah.
horror.
I mean, it doesn't seem good. It doesn't seem bad. It just seems sort of,
In the
not
middle,
not high, not low
call it
scores. Probably around
average.
center. Yuck. This trailer isn't particularly scary, but I just heard what sounded like someone trying to get into my door.
Yeah, me too. I've been hearing lots of noises in my completely empty apartment where everyone else in the building is asleep.
How fucking crazy would it be if one of us got murdered on stream?
World premiere.
We should have organized someone to be in one of our apartments to to kill us.
I would if I could, Ben. I would have someone here in a moment if I could. What's this? I like this. Oh, hell yeah. Phantasy Star Online. So this is, what, 8 years old? I think this is Phantasy Star Online 2 that they're bringing over to the West.
Great music.
Yeah, looks nice.
Honestly, they're doing a lot.
Oh,
for
that
work
face
here.
looked fucked up.
It's actually called Anime Adam, and there's some pretty cool stuff that I think you'd like.
What kind of stuff? What are we talking with this anime?
Unknown threats.
Oh, Tentacles getting up to some absolute mischief, let me tell you.
We might have seen Matt Booty earlier, but Anime leans a little in the upstairs department.
My name's Matthew Fanservice. This is off of Taylor Swift's new album that she's putting out, right? True Adventure starts now.
Taylor Swift and Kanye dropping albums on the same day? Is that
I
what's
think so,
happening?
yeah.
I'm Team Kanye. I'd vote for him. I don't believe in vaccines either.
Wait, this is... Oh, okay. So, okay, that is Phantasy Star Online 2.
Yeah.
Well, that's been out for nearly a decade in Japan.
I've seen your future.
I can see a little window of the chat on YouTube, and it is not positive. A lot of people saying Xbox 360 looking, and a lot of people posting L's.
Sure. Normally YouTube comments are... Remedy, huh? Wait, what the fuck? They're already this far along in a new game after Control? They've still got a DLC to put out for that as well.
Mm. This looks pretty cool. I mean, I love Control.
Really not into the soundtrack they've chosen for it. CrossfireX? Oh, they have already announced this. This is like a single player mode they're making for some very popular, I think, Chinese multiplayer game. I remember that being announced and it was really weird because it's like a very pay to win type multiplayer first person shooter is my understanding of it. It's big in China. And yeah, they like contracted Remedy to make them a single player mode for some fucking reason.
That's cool. That's weird.
It's really weird. It's like, you know when Tommy Lee Jones is cast in an ad for like some Japanese thing that you've never heard of? It's like a Chinese version of that. And instead of Tommy Lee Jones, it's Remedy. Fuck, is that it?
In the subscription or free to play.
Do you reckon they have a one more thing? Do you reckon they have a Fable or whatever?
Coming to Xbox
They've got
Series X.
They've got
Some of the games you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season. With
Yeah, but
Series
they're
X
all
and Game
old
Pass,
games.
Xbox
Well, they're on
is the new
PC
place to
is
play,
definitely the
and you
more important thing
are
for
at the
you and I,
center
Ben.
of everything we do.
Yeah.
Now,
Which is great. I mean, the
notice
fact that the
we didn't get
Xbox
to
Series
visit
X
all of our
is
Xbox Game
basically
Studios
one of
today.
those, you know, they were talking about the
That
Steam
means
machines and all that sort of
share
shit years
later
ago.
this year. But until then,
This is that
there's
where it's
one
like a
more
cheap,
thing.
high performance PC.
World premiere.
So it definitely fits in for some people.
Yeah, for sure. If you don't own a console or a PC,
This has got to be Fable. Fable had trees.
Playground.
They were the
Playground
they were the ones who people were saying were doing Fable.
The world is filled with stories.
That's a
It's an
fucking
English narrator.
Fable ass voice.
It's so Fable-y.
Treacherous.
You are the magical chosen. Take your fucking little magic ring.
Wondrous places.
No,
I lost my chickens down on the beach. Can you help me gather them up again?
Chicken
isn't this the bit in GTA 5 where you get high?
Yes.
Not all stories have happy endings.
There's that Fable frog. Everyone loves the Fable frog.
Has yet to be
Hey,
written.
it's the Fable frog.
Just called Fable, huh?
Just Fable.
And nothing shown, just a title. Okay, So that really made it seem like they've got Halo this year, and then a bunch of other stuff that we don't know heaps about coming out way down the line. There was that Obsidian RPG. There was Fable, Forza. Well, I guess we know what Forza will be. But yeah.
CrossfireX multiplayer mode. Or single player mode.
If you can afford it, it seems like there is no point in buying an Xbox over a PC at all.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Which is fine. I guess that's a fine position for them to be in if they're looking to sell Game Pass subscriptions more than they're looking to sell consoles, right?
Sure.
But just most people aren't going to put that investment into a high-priced PC. And if they're going to go a console, the exclusives on a PS5 do seem more appealing maybe, so I don't know. I'm not here to fucking speculate about video games.
What are you here for? You gonna sing a song?
I'm the looks of the group.
I mean, if the Series X is cheaper than the PS5, then people will buy one of those. Because like it's not, like we've said, crazily worse or anything. It just doesn't have the exclusives.
It has a
If
lot
you
of
have a
games.
PC or can afford a PC. It has a lot of games. Game Pass is great.
Similar to the Xbox One, I think we've said for a while that, you know, if you're on a budget, then I'm just turning the sound off there. If you're on a budget, then the Xbox One S makes a hell of a lot of sense with Game Pass. You get a lot of games for the lowest price, right?
100%. It's if you're on a budget, it's the no-brainer purchase. It's such good value. The console itself is very cheap. Like, it's great. The interface is good. The controller's sick. Like, there's, I mean, there's a reason why they're in the conversation. Like, it's a good console. But for gamers, for gamers who care, who've been gaming for a long time, yeah. And if you've only got one set of $900 to spend, which I'm sure is the case for most people, I'm more excited about the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I'm kind of not that into either, just because of this launch window sort of, oh no, it's going to autoplay. Fuck. This sort of launch window period where not a heap of shit sort of comes out. I think you could quite easily hold off on getting either of them for a while. And then also it's probably not the best time in the world to upgrade a PC even, so I don't know what you fucking do for a while here. Nintendo doesn't have any games coming out for the foreseeable fucking future, so maybe video games are over, everybody.
I mean, look, there's a lot of video games that already exist.
Yeah.
That I've wanted to play.
That's my plan as well. Yeah, it does seem. I could imagine if there's a good deal on trading in a Xbox One X to get a Series X, I could see getting one. For that reason.
That's true. Yeah. Otherwise, mine's just sitting there. Someone in the chat says, I think we're hitting a point where a lot of the AAA stuff is reaching a point where they're just going to the same well over and over again. I mean, I certainly got that feeling from Halo. Like, I was excited to see it, and like you said, Nox, it's like, oh yeah, this is Halo. And
then it seems like they're like, and we've done a new Halo thing, is icons on a fucking map. You know, which Ghost of Tsushima, if anyone's listened to the episode we did today, I think all of us are sort of at breaking point with that design. So,
yeah, I, you know, I'm not in the same position as you guys. I don't have a PC, and just based on that trailer there, like, or that presentation, there's, you know, there was plenty. I thought the PS5 one was really good. There was a couple things in there that fell flat, but for the most part, I was pretty into most of what I saw there, and felt really excited about the PS5 coming out at the end of the year. At the end of that presentation, at the end of this one now, I just feel like there's honestly nothing in there that really grabbed me. It's not to say that I don't think any of them have potential, but just in terms of convincing me that it is worth buying an Xbox when I don't have the option of playing them on PC. There was when the big thing of Halo just didn't really grab me. And admittedly, I don't have any attachment to the series previous, so I'm in a different position to probably who that's meant to land with. But yeah,
a lot of those I think didn't hit as well because there are a lot of games in there, and maybe more than we're giving it credit for will be good, but it's very, very hard to tell that from 24 seconds of CGI and a kind of lame title, which is the majority of what we got for the bigger games there, at least.
But
And
you're
then,
right. I
so
mean, that
Halo Infinite is out on the Xbox One as well.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, and
So,
we
yeah.
do, all three of us own one. So why would we be upgrading it in the foreseeable future?
Yeah. I reckon you need to go to bed, Ben. I saw you rub your eyes like a baby.
Yeah.
It is, I mean, it is 3 a.m. I think we could, yeah.
Hell yeah, drinking wine
But
like
yeah,
a baby.
I think that's a great point. The whoever made that in the chat, like, yeah, it that more than anything that I've seen in the last little while did feel like it was going into a lot of the same well.
Sure.
There was just a lot of stuff that kind of just looked like, yeah.
It's kind of hard to like recall now a lot of what was announced just then as well, right? I don't know if you guys feel that too, but it all was of a similar, fell into very similar, either like this is a real story about real people with dramatic blah blah blah, or like here's a dark action game about blah blah blah. I don't know. We didn't see most of them is the biggest problem, I think.
Yeah.
Obsidian's game might be good.
Like, for me personally, like my, I love the Ori games, and they show up, and their big announcement in there is like, oh yeah, you'll be able to play the most recent one on the new Xbox, and
which
the
we
frame
already
rate will be
knew, right?
smoother.
They've
It's
already
like,
said.
cool, but I don't. Yeah, I don't care if they had have come out with like, hey, we've got a new thing or a third one or something. Then that for me that would be enough of a spark to get me interested. But like, who is that presentation for? If you assume that they're like fans who want to know what's coming up next, well, it's like, yeah, I've played it. I'm with you guys. I've just played it.
I'm rubbing my eyes too
Like,
now.
I'm keen for Stalker 2. I love that aesthetic, and I wished Metro, was it Exodus, the recent one, was better than it was. So like, I'm keen to play that, but is it an exclusive to Xbox? I mean, it's certainly not going to be on PC. So yeah.
There's a lot of stuff from the next generation that we haven't seen hiding a hair of yet. Well, not a lot, but specifically Elden Ring and that fucking, what's the space one from Elder Scrolls people from Bethesda? Starfield?
I think so, yeah.
Some big ones there. We'll probably talk about it more on the podcast next week, I guess. For now, what about a couple of little dreams instead of some trailers? Wouldn't mind having a...
What about a giant spider the size of a dog waiting for me in my bedroom, and I have to throw a blanket and a TV on top of? Apparently.
If you've never had that dream before, it'd be a world premiere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go lie down on the Xbox workbench and fire up log of wood getting sawed into simulator. What do you think about that, boys?
Oh yeah, okay.
You saying you're gonna jack off? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna go. I got a little bit of Matt Booty in my bedroom to take care of.
Oh God. I'm gonna go fuck Phil Spencer. That's my plan. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks everyone in the chat. We'll see you next time we do one of these, or if not, we'll see you on the podcast.
Good afternoon, good evening, and
Bye.
good night. As we always say.
Guys.
All right, let me hit stop streaming. I nearly forgot. Bye, everyone.